G'day all from down under. This week I'm just going to do a glue up. Got some old scraps of construction pine laying around the garage. Been here for a while, so I thought I'd just glue them up. Make a fruit bowl. I do have this piece of Merbau, which is out of my family's veranda, their pergola area. So I'll put that in there, glue it all up and see how we go. So I've got the glue up done. It's been glued up now for 3 days, and it's not Merbau, it's Merbau. As I said, it's a bit of leftover decking from veranda, a front porch area. Got a little bit of it left. Anyway, so the rest of it's just construction pine. So that's Merbau. Glued it up 3 days, I'll let it sit for. I've made it round on the bandsaw, or as round as I need to. So I drilled a mortise with the Forstner bit, and the jaws will fit inside that. Expand the jaws out, I might put some CA glue just around the inside of it there, just to strengthen that joint, seeing that it's crappy construction pine. Yeah, so I'll do that. I'll mount it up on the lathe and I'll come back. Yep, now it's round. So I'll start working on the shape now. Just want to bring it up I'll put a mortise in. Once again, I'll just put some super glue on the inside of it to strengthen it a bit, and then I'll put that in. So I'm just going to shape this more, bring this around. But I'm happy with that shape. Now I'll just refine it, flatten the bottom more, put a mortise in, put some super glue on the inside of the mortise to strengthen it, and we'll keep going. It's a bit better. Still got a lot of tear out, but nowhere near as bad as what it was off the tool. I'll do the bottom and put the mortise in. Now I'll put the dovetail angle on the inside of it with the skew. It's the only thing I use the skew for. I never use the skew for anything else, really. Maybe along here every now and then if it's a bit rough, but I can't use the skew. So the angle's in, mortise is in, it's nice and smooth, this ain't too bad, sanding will fix a lot of this up. So I'll start sanding and show you a little bit. I'll do from 80 up to 400. So I've sanded up to 400 and now I'm going to put some sanding sealer on. The end grain sucks it up. This is a U-Butte product, this sanding sealer, from here in Melbourne. Good old down under. So I'll let this dry, clean up the garage floor a bit, and come back and sand it 600, 800, and then I haven't decided what I'm going to finish it in yet. Probably Old Faithful Glow. We'll see what happens. So I'll see you soon. So I've sanded 600 and 800. Put some super glue on the inside of the mortise there. CA glue. Now I'm going to use some Yorkshire grit and Yorkshire grit fine. Hopefully this will bring it out a bit more, make it a bit more appealing. So I've used Yorkshire grit fine, come up not bad actually, and now I'm going to use U-Butte Polisher's Glow. It's a friction polish, 5 coats of that. I'll show you coat. I only need a little bit on the paper towel. Use the bit of the cloth that you applied it with. And polish it in. You have to build the heat, build the friction naturally, get the heat going in it. That's 1 coat. I'll come back when I've finished all 5 coats. So that's with 5 coats of glow. Come up quite nice, considering the sort of timber it is. The Merbau looks nice through there. I like how the Merbau comes up. And I've got some little ripple spots where that knot is, so that causes it to not be exactly flat when it spins. You run your fingers along it and you can feel a little indentation there. That's alright. Same as that knot, And I'm going to swing it around now and do the inside. Got to take this down a bit more, get that level, do that now. That's better. I want to have it not so much round and then straight down, have it curved here and then sweeping down, if that makes sense. I can picture it in my head, I just have trouble explaining it, so hopefully it'll turn out the way I've got in my head. Anyway, I'm going to have to move the tailstock out the way because I can't get a swing to get back in there. Yeah, I've made it a bit better. I'm going to have to sand a lot in there. I'll sand it up and I'll come back. I won't show you the sanding, it's pretty boring. So I've sanded up to 400. Come up alright. Got most of the tear out. Got dints where the knots are. They scoop in like that. But if I try to turn that away, I'll end up stuffing the bowl because it goes right through to this side. So just some slight little dints, that's alright. So now I'll just put some sanding sealer on. Let this dry, go and have some lunch. So I've sanded the sanding sealer back, and now I'm going to put some Yorkshire grit fine. A little bit on the cloth, not too much, otherwise it smears. Try and get it rubbed in as good as you can. Use the part of the cloth that you applied it with. Turn up the speed and get that friction going. The glory about glue is that you can apply the next coat as soon as you've done this coat. So this will be number 2. I'll bring you back when I've done all 5. Five coats of glue. So here's the finished bowl. Construction pine, glued together with a inlay of Merbau veranda decking. Finished in mineral oil on the outside and the inside. It's all nice and dry now. And I bought a Pyrography burner off Amazon about a week ago. Cost 60 Australian dollars. I thought I'd buy a cheapish one instead of a good quality one, fork out a few hundred. Turns out that I can't do it, but I saw a YouTube video from someone, I can't think of his name, I'll put a slide up over the top with his YouTube handle. He did the same pattern about 12 months ago, his video was, and he did the same pattern, and I liked it because I thought that's not easy, but it's a good pattern to start off with for the very first try, and turned out pretty good, I think. So this is a gift for someone at work. Hope they like it. I'm extremely happy with how it turned out. The Pyrography burner, I think for $60 it was fantastic value. Got heaps of different tips with it. I should have watched the videos about how to use it and what tips to use before I did it, because I would have used a thinner tip on these. But even using the tip I did, I'm extremely happy with how it turned out. So yeah, so I'm really happy with it. So have a good week, and I'll see you again soon. Remember, more turning, more burning, more learning. See you later.